Hello everybody, I'm pleased to announce you guys that I finally passed my BCaBA exam. So if you are wondering where I have been for the past year or so, I have a long story to tell you guys. So please take a seat and grab your popcorn, grab your coffee, and tune in, because this might help you out too. And these are the mistakes I did, and these are the things that I didn't do, and these are the things that I did do. So hopefully that can help you too. Before anybody in the paper, anybody on YouTube or on online is saying, "Oh, that's not true. He didn't pass his exam for real." I'm gonna show you guys this letter, but I cannot show you guys my name and my ID because you can't do that. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to give that to you guys. So hopefully this says a lot. So pass. And yep. All right. So with that being said, all right, I remember I was working with a client back in May of 2026 now? Back in May in 2025. And I said, man, I'm gonna have to leave that client so I can study and lock in. So I kind of left that client, which was my greatest client. I kind of regret leaving. I was studying with some group of kids. I end up buying. I'm gonna tell you guys what I buy. I'm gonna tell you guys everything in the story, but I will make a separate video on things to use, things I think that help me, and things I know that help me, and things I would stay away from. So anything I say in this video in terms of what helped me, what doesn't, if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna make a separate video after this, so you know what to study. Okay, there's a lot of resources out there. I don't want to make more resources. I think I'm just gonna help people, guide people onto what to do or what to use to study. Okay, hopefully that helps. All right, here it goes. So May last year in 2025, last year, I start studying for my test. When I start studying for my test, I left my client and I took it 100% head on. Okay, awesome. And sorry, I keep getting a call. And as that going on, I didn't let anything bother me, but at the same time I would like study during the day but play games during the night, study during the day, play games during the night. I wouldn't usually give my full undivided attention or like dial in or lock in like really good. So the first time I took it, I got a 350. The second time I took it, the first time I actually bought this guy on YouTube. It was free. Kind of bought his course. It gave you some mock exam and stuff like that, and it was okay. It wasn't the best. It doesn't really explain everything to the T. And the second time I got a 350 the first time. The second time I took it, I used who did I use? I think I used the BCaBA. No, I didn't. The second time I took it, I think I used like the BDS modules. Yeah, I used BDS modules, and I used like some other behavioral CEUs or something. I would have to find it. But I took that and I went to an office and I stayed there 7 days a week studying and stuff like that. And I still didn't pass. The second time I got a 361. And the third time comes, so I used BCaBA. I was seeking for help, and I'm like, okay, it's been like 6 months now. I haven't passed. Let me go look for a job. Now, let me tell you guys this. The first time you don't pass, it's discouraging. But it's not as discouraging as the second time. The second time was very discouraging. And then the third time came, and I didn't pass. That's when I used BCaBA, And all my friends already passed, some of my classmates already passed, so I was very discouraged. I'm like, man, what is it with me? Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I pass? You know, I'm like, am I doing anything wrong? So then but through that whole process, my wife was going through the schooling, and she was still working. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this a little bit, and I'm gonna do it next time. But the next time I take it, which is my 4th time now, I told myself the next time I take it, if I don't pass it, I'm just gonna leave this field alone, and I'm gonna pursue something else. And I've been already looking into pursuing other careers already. So finally got a job back as a behavior specialist, and where I was working at, they gave me 3 years to become a behavior a BCABA or BCBA, or they would fire me. They said, you got 3 years to do that, or you're gonna get fired. I can't disclose where I work at. You guys would have to do your own research on what company can hire you or what stuff like that. So it is a school district that I work for, but I cannot disclose where. But anyways, so the 4th time I finally took it, what I did to study, I bought the SNABA, the SNABA girls, Study Notes ABA, that's what it's called. And those girls, they break it. I'm not gonna say they're the greatest, all right, but they're the greatest at breaking it down for you. Like this book, good luck reading it. I mean, I've read it, some of it, but I don't think I would understand what they're saying if I was just plain old reading this with no videos and stuff like that. So this book, they break it down into ways you can understand, and those ways make sense. Is those like everyday life events that's happening, things like little tricks to remember, funny things to remember. They do say a lot of bad words. These are the cons for it. They do say a lot of bad words. The videos are pretty lengthy, but other than that, beautiful, pretty good. All right, so now I'm gonna go in depth in the first time I took it. Where I lacked in was section B, which is the concept and principle. Then I remember the second time I studied ABA Wizard a lot. It's an app. I never used all their stuff on the website, but I used the app. I think it's like $14.99. I'm not getting paid for this at all. So you have them, you don't have them, awesome. It doesn't hurt me. I don't get paid for it. I'm just giving you guys advice. All right. I used ABA Wizard. It was $14.99 to buy it. I think that when I bought it, it was like $9.99, but now I think the price went up. But bought it, and I studied ABA Wizard. Then my concept and principle went up, and my ethics just completely went down. Right? So I thought something's wrong. Then my 3rd time I studied Study Notes ABA and BDS, but everything else in the concept and principle went up, ethics went up, but everything else in the middle kind of trickled down. So what I did was, and this is, I can tell everybody to do this, and I'll make a separate video on what to do to pass and what you can do. This is what I did, right? I'm not gonna say it's 100% guarantee you pass, so please use these things cautionally, as you know, when you buy them and etc., because they do cost a lot of money. Okay, I studied Study Notes ABA, did all their videos. After that, I did all the ABA Wizard A through I, and I got 100 plus or 80 plus. You got an 80% plus. Do all of them. It's a lot. It's 1,000 question plus. So meaning, if you do 175 divided by 1,000, or the 1,000 divided by 175, you probably took the mock exam about 6 times, five times. I would say about 5 times. All right, so that says a lot. And then I did some of the Study Notes ABA app also. The Fluency app is awesome, but I would say the test is closer to the ABA Wizard. That's all I could say. I can't really remember anything that was in the test. I mean, even if I did, I really can't disclose it to you because that would be unethical and that would probably violate some kind of law regulation that they have. But that's what I did. But the most important part on what I did also was praying. I can't stress this enough, guys. Pray. Pray. Put God first. If you're doing this for whatever reason it is, put God first. Me and my family and I were very big into our faith. We trust God. And just to be very open with you guys, I should have done that first. I should have put God first on the first time, like the first time I took the test, right? And this is how I know. My wife took the test. First time, June 25th. She passed it. The same technique that I used. She passed it. And then right after the 30th was me, and I passed it. And now my sister-in-law eventually, I think she's gonna take it too, so she can pass it. But so pray for her too. But if you know anybody, before you even do this, before you even start studying, pray. Start telling people to pray for you, people that you know that is big in their faith, that doesn't just, say prayers just to say prayers. But yeah, so that's what I did. And these are the materials I study. Again, I'm gonna make a full video on what to study and what not to study. Like, I don't recommend that guy on ABA on a YouTube video. He's not that good. I'll find his name or his account and give reviews. And then another lady that is good too. I think her name is Jessica Letworks. I think she passed away, I heard, and it's very sad. But yeah, so she's very good. I watch her whole 6 hours, her whole 6-hour videos. About she basically go over questions, and every answer choice she tells you what all of them means, and it's like, whoa, So first thing I would do is Study Notes ABA. They're very good. Again, I don't get paid for, because if I got paid for them, guys, think about it. That means there's a conflict of interest for me saying ABA Wizard, so on and so on. All right. Study Notes ABA first. Then download their app. Do the whole question for Study Notes ABA. I think it's $29.99 a month. So just pay that once. So the course is $150. The 1 month course, $150. Then do the $29.99. Do the whole app. Then after that, do ABA Wizard, which is about, I think, $14.99. Do the whole app. That means you're doing 2 apps twice. Then after that, do Jessica Leckwitz. And we did the mock exam you should take is the understand behavior mock exam. His mock exam is brutal, bro. It is brutal. I got a 53 in that mock exam, and I passed the test. If you can understand the behavior mock exam, that's the name of the person. Understand the behavior, or beat the beast guy, whatever you call him. If you can understand his mock exam, you're great. You'll do perfectly fine. If you score 70 or higher on his mock exam, bro, take it tomorrow. Well, don't quote me, because everything I say, not everybody tests the same. People test differently, because you might have anxiety, private events before you go take the test. So don't quote me on it. And do not take these for any legal purposes or legal advice. These are just my opinions, okay? But yeah, I think you guys got this. Don't be discouraged. This is my 4th time taking it. My wife took it once. Everybody, and my sister-in-law, this is gonna be her 2nd time taking it. So everybody have their own journey. I don't know how I passed. A lot of prayers. So that's all I could say. But I know the things that I did, and these are the things that I did. So I'm gonna make a separate videos for you guys, so you guys can understand how I passed, what I used to pass, and you guys watch that video. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, share this to all your friends. Okay, this channel is designed to keep everything transparent, clarity, and make sure that everybody, I'm giving out everything to everybody, like how I did it. Okay. So yeah, so now I got to do my 8-hour supervision, and then start working as a BCaBA, and then I will make videos daily on the life of a BCaBA, and then I'll let you guys know if I'm going to pursue becoming a BCaBA, and if I do, wish me luck. So, because I'm gonna have to take the test again, and it's gonna be stressful all over again, and I don't got time for that. No, nobody got time for that. So, any questions, write it down in the comment. I'll definitely answer them for you guys. Peace.